Hi everyone, my name is Kristin Hayes and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to be making this cute little coffee cup mug card using some upcoming items from the online exclusives that will start March 5th. So let me just show you that. In my last video, I showed you everything I bought from the online exclusives. So there's a lot more than just this bundle, but I thought I'd just show you this again in case you missed the last one. We'll go through it really quickly if I can get my stuff together. So it's the Latte Love stamp set, and this is just adorable. And then, like I said in my last video, I don't even drink coffee, but I just love this whole set. And then it comes with this adorable dies that coordinate with it. Some of them cut out the actual stamps and other ones cut out a standalone. So the first thing we're going to do here is going to take our base, and this is Early Espresso, and this is cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of a little latte DSP, and this is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. That's the other side, little coffee cups if you wanted to see it. I went through all of the papers in my other video. And then in the same DSP, this is cut at 5 1/4 by 1 1/4. And then I have a little sliver here of Lost Lagoon, cut at 5 1/4 by 1/2 inch, just to give it a little bit of trim here. So let's put that on. Let's see, we're just going to add a little bit of seal here. And I got it right on there. I should use my silicone mat, but I never know where it is. And then we're just going to line this up just to give it a little bit of a border here. And then that can go right on the other piece of DSP. All right, there we go. Then I have two pieces of the deckled circle dies cut out. So I cut one out in basic white and one out in lemon lolly. And these are the two dies I already used. And their dies, let me show you, I think they're 4 and 5. Everything's falling over because I have so much stuff on my desk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, if you start from the center of the deckled circle dies. And these are available online as well, but those are not new. So then after I cut out the white, I ran it through with one of the new Fun Patterns embossing folders. I chose this one, but either one of these will work, and these are also in the online exclusives coming up. And those will go through the mini Stampin' Cut Emboss machine as well. So we're just going to adhere this piece right on here. Then we can adhere this one right onto our base. I just don't want to lose pieces, so I'd rather get it together. All right, we'll just center this part on. And then with the lemon lolly, I put it up on some dimensionals. So we'll just stick these on here. Oops, one more. Okay. And then we'll just place that about here. So now we need to work on our coffee cup. So I have a piece here of Calypso Coral. Boy, I'm tripping over my words tonight. And we're just going to stamp the coffee mug in Calypso Coral on Calypso Coral. And I did have to re-ink my Calypso Coral. It was so faint. I've been having to re-ink a lot of my ink pads lately, and I strongly suggest getting re-inkers because you never know when you're going to need one. Then we need this little piece here of the coffee going in the mug. So I just have a piece of scrap basic white, and we're going to take the Early Espresso And you probably could stamp it right on there, but I like the white outline just to lighten it up a little bit, brighten the card. Alrighty. So then we're going to cut these out with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. If I can make room here. All right. Hopefully that is where you can see it. I also need to be able to, oh, my stamp space is very crowded. Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. All right, so we're just going to line these up on here. We've got the little piece of coffee for the top of the mug. That looks good. And then we're going to line up our coffee cup. Let's see. Make sure you take a minute and get it the way you want it, because once it's cut, and then you have to restamp. All right, so we'll gently put that on and run it through. Alrighty, so here's our little piece of coffee. Let's put that there, and here is our coffee mug. So now I just adhered the coffee right into the mug with some seal. You could use, obviously, whatever glue you prefer. The seal is really too big for it, but you don't need a lot of it anyways. And we're just going to plop that right in here. There we go. And then this is going to get bumped up on dimensionals as well. And I just put it at a bit of an angle on here, but you could do it straight up, straight down, obviously. Okay, so then we need our sentiment. So we're going to do some heat embossing. So I have a piece of early espresso, and this one is cut at 2 1/4 by 7/8. I'm just going to run my embossing buddy over it. And then we're going to stamp in the Versamark. And this is the hello there, let's catch up. All right, excuse my head if it's in the way. I'm just going to line that up. That looks good. And then I've got white embossing powder. Sprinkle that on. And then we're just going to tip off all this extra. Whoops. It's a little piece. It's hard to get a hold of the corner. Tap it off. And I'm going to put the extra right back in here. All right. Let's get that out of the way. And then I noticed there's a little bit of embossing powder on the edge here that I want to just brush off, because if you don't, it will, you know, heat up as well. And then you'll have it where you didn't want it. Let me just grab my heat tool. And we'll heat this up. There we go. So for this, I want to put it over the cup, the bottom of the cup. But I'm just going to put some dimensionals on either end of it so it doesn't bulk it up over the cup and get crooked on us. All right, and this I'm just going to put like this. And then I have these really cute adhesive backed swirl dots. I'm hoping you can see how pretty the little swirls are in them. And we're just going to put a few of these petal pink ones on. Let's see, we'll put one here. We'll put one, whoops, that's hanging on here. And then we'll do one near the top of the card as well, just to scatter them a bit. There we go. And that's all there is to it. So here's the one we made, and here is our original. And like I said, these products will be available March 5th. And when they are available, I'll put the links listed down below. But all my social links are listed down below if you'd like to follow me anywhere else. And if you have any questions, please just leave them in the comments. Thanks so much for watching.